Right, well, Chief, how's Christmas been? Not as enjoyable as others?
No, Christmas has been great. It was good to spend with family, and boys had a bit of a reset as well with their families. And look, I'm not going to hide from the fact that losing three on the trot, it's not a great feeling. But the group is focused. We're all still together, and we're very determined to turn it around. And I think we're 90 minutes short of getting our season back back to normal.
What has been the focus this week in the wake of that third straight defeat?
Oh, it's been just a re-emphasis on our defensive principles. I think for a large part, the one thing that we addressed more than anything is when we conceded, especially in that first half very early, and then the second goal. It was almost like, I don't want to say lack of belief, but it was more of a, we played the result, being 2-0 down, as opposed to just sticking to what we worked on. Half time, I addressed a couple of issues. We came back into the game, which I was quite happy, and then, again, we conceded some soft goals, and in the end there, and we got punished. But again, we're able to address it as a group this week. Spoke about it. Spoke also about staying together and not losing focus, and making sure that we stick to the game plan, and the boys have all taken that on board.
You talked about defensive principles. You don't think anything needs to change structurally or personnel-wise?
No, I don't think so. No, look, I think for a large part, we're still in the infancy of this team. We have some players from last year, but a mixture of new players, and a lot of young players that we're giving an opportunity to. And for me, it's part of their learning experience. I don't expect them to be perfect. Players make errors, or have make errors in judgment, so on. It happens. We just got punished for them on the weekend. But again, it's just that's past now. It's about a refocus and making sure we stick to what we believe in and how we want to play.
Newcastle Jets tomorrow. What have you made of them so far this season?
Look, they're a dangerous team. I know the coach very well. Respect him highly. He's very good guy as well, and you can tell he's got a very young team, and tries to push his team to be expansive and on the front foot. And they've got some very dangerous players up front. Adams, Clayton Taylor. For me, they can hurt you. So we have to make sure that we stop them getting on the ball. But again, if we stick to our game plan and work on the things that we believe in, I think we can score a couple of goals tomorrow.
Is it more of a challenge when you're facing someone who you know so well, like Rob Stanton?
No, look, to be fair, I'm starting to know most of the coaches now. We've all been, in that coaching circle. So, yeah, no, it'll be good to see him. And again, we're both very competitive. So, like to have some bragging rights at the end. But no, it's like every other game. We go in, we analyse, and we make sure that we have all our bases covered. But it's no different to any other team.
Obviously lost Marco Rojas in the -1 last week.
Yeah.
How was he, and what's the latest with his injury?
Expect to return to play probably about 3 to 4 weeks at the moment. We just have to see how his ankle settles down as well. So that's probably more ongoing than anything. I'd say being conservative would be a 4-week stint away. If it's a little bit better, it might be 3 weeks. So just unfortunate, because he was starting to come good and showing a bit of his old self, and able to go for longer periods in games and so on. So it's disappointing. I think the group as well miss that at the moment. So it's going to be an opportunity for some younger players now to step up and take that opportunity. And again, 4 weeks, hopefully that'll fly before he comes back and makes a big impact.
One of those young players, Luke Brooks-Smith, became the youngest player in Phoenix history at 16 years and 199 days. How impressed were you with how he coped with that, and is he in chance of getting more minutes this week?
Yeah, I was very happy with his performance and Walker's performance in the second half. I thought they gave us a different dynamic. They were on the front foot. They wanted to go forward, being very, very positive. I think for a large part, especially with the younger boys, the apprenticeship boys and the scholar boys and the young contracts, I want to give them as much game exposure as I can and be part of these games, because I think it's very, very important for their development. And even the flip side now, that I know we're not going through a good run of form, but it's also good for them to learn to be part of that group and see what's required in order to get us out of this bit of form slump at the moment. So Luke is no different. He's an exciting prospect. You saw against Wanderers that he has a bit of unpredictability, which I like. I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that in a real positive way. Sometimes you actually don't know what he's going to do. He'll take a player 1v1, or sometimes he'll shoot, or sometimes he'll look for a quick combination. So as long as we can harness that and just keep him focused in the game and not to mentally play the game in his head, I think we've got an exciting prospect.
Any other injury setbacks, or is it just Marco and Steph?
Yeah, at the moment, Payne is ruled out for the game. He took a knock yesterday at training, so we're just seeing what the extent of the injury is. He took a knock yesterday in the back of his leg, and it's his foot that's actually swelled up because of it, the way he fell. So there's no fracture or anything like that. But again, we're not sure at the moment how long he's going to be out until we get further assessment. So he'll be out. And I think that's pretty much everyone else. I think there's no more other injuries. So I think Finn Conchi's back, but just trickled training at the moment. Not 100%, but he should be available properly next week. And Big Lucas as well. He had some time last week, so he's fully fit now. So it's good.
All right, all the best.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Chief.